The All-Star game stinks too because it's just not. It's not the pageantry. No one cares.
It was 100.
It really is. No one cares.
It was something like 147, 143 this year.
Yeah, because no one played
no
defense.
defense. They just like.
Because you know why? It's the ethic. This is why I don't like basketball. I used to be a basketball fan. Here's what I would do. I would follow a guy from high school. Let's say Kenny Anderson. Okay, Kenny Anderson was who was probably one of the, probably in the top 10 all-time high school players in terms of lore. And what happened is, guys like that, I would follow him through his college career and then to the pros. So in 7 years into the pros, if he sucked, I would finally go, oh my God, he sucks.
Yeah.
But I would be following him up to that point.
Right.
But here's why basketball is good. It used to be good. When you was a kid and you watched Barkley, Jordan, Dominique, Kevin McHale, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and then Moses Malone, right, play. You wasn't a high school kid and watched Moses Malone and went, I'm coming out of high school. I'm gonna go down low with Moses Malone. You were scared to death of Charles Barkley and Moses Malone and Larry Bird. You said, fuck it, I'm going to school. And I'm going to stay in fucking school. You come out after 4 years of playing, you earn some lore, you earn some pedigree, and then people go, I want to see how he's going to be in the pro. But now the ethic ain't there. It's like these guys, like the reason why the LeBron thing bothered everybody that were old school is because you go, I would have never thought I had to join forces with Magic to win shit. Mm-hmm. I would go down to my dying breath trying to win myself and be the man responsible. These guys are not the guys that used to play when you were into it. They just have a different mentality. They're buddies. They smiling. I remember the first year Jordan was in the All-Star game. You know that they fucking band together. They fucking colluded. Isaiah, Magic, they colluded to make sure Jordan looked like an asshole.
Yeah.
They said, fuck him.
Yeah, not anymore, man. These guys all hang out together.
Yeah. They're buddies, man.
They're buddies, even though they're on the different teams.
Karl Malone, Isaiah still hates Karl Malone. Karl Malone blasted Isaiah. If you look at Isaiah's face, it's a terrible scar over his eye. Jesus. Because Karl Malone gave him $150 with his fucking elbow. And it's still fucked up. I think he had to have like plastic surgery to get it fixed. To this day, he doesn't like him. It was word that Isaiah had put a hit out on Karl Malone. It was like all kind of that shit. The Jordan rules, where the Jordan rules were fuck Jordan up. If he comes near the hoop, punch him in his face. Right.
But she's right, and now they're all just buddies.
Now they're just palsy wowsies. Hey, let's get together and have a great team together. You want to do that? Yeah.
And being a sort of Knicks fan, I'm psyched that Carmelo Anthony's coming here. But now we're building our super team.
Knicks made out, man.
Yeah, we're building our super team because what LeBron started. They started the super team thing, so now you're going to have a league that has 5 or 6 super teams, and the rest of them are just going to be, they might as well be the Washington Generals.
But super teams now are only talent. This is why the Celtics should never be able to beat Miami on a physical level. They're 35-year-old men. But they have old school heart. They play old school. They got one young monster, which is Rondo, but they play like an old school team. And Miami doesn't. Miami plays like a new school team, but they should never lose to the Celtics ever because LeBron is a monster. He's just the best player in the league. He's unstoppable. But the fucking Knicks, man, they got rid of. If I was Denver, I'd have made sure I got their whole team, man, for Carmelo. Carmelo's a super duper star.
Oh yeah, he is.
And they gave away. Here's the problem. If you're a Knicks fan, I'm a Celtics fan, but I watch more Knicks. Because it's here.
Yeah, that's the game that's on.
So I see him all the time.
Yeah.
They got rid of Gallinari, who's a big bum. He's a 7-foot jump shooting bum.
He's not wrong.
Why do you think they got rid of him?
He's not wrong.
And they got rid of Chandler, Wilson Chandler, he's just a journeyman. He's a good player, man, but he's going to be a journeyman guy. Mm-hmm. He's not championship quality. The other guy, Mozgov, is another big Russian mummy. And they got rid of, who was the other name? And Felton, who I like a lot, he ain't no championship. they're tough guys, and they're comparable or competent, but they got to keep Landry Fields. That's who Denver should have said, you to throw Landry, because they got to keep Landry Fields, who's a fucking second round. Really, if it wasn't for John Wall and Blake Griffin, Landry Fields would be up for the Rookie of the Year. He's a beast. They got to keep him. Denver's dumb. Knicks fans should be. Some guy wrote something about I forgot his name. One of these old guys said the Knicks didn't do anything.
Phil Mushnick?
Some dude. And I'm going, this fucking trade for the Knicks is tremendous.
It seems like a great one.
2 superstars. And how you win a championship?
Because we got Chauncey, too, man.
You got Chauncey.
Chauncey's a good player.
He's Felton. He's Felton. He's Raymond Felton, except for he's older. He gives you what Raymond Felton gave you.
He's got some
kind
years
of a
left.
chubby dude that just throws it to Amari, yo. It's
chubby dude.
You have Amari and Carmelo on the same team. This is big, man.
Yeah,
New York should be.
This is a biggie.
This is big. They might not win a lot this coming up because they got to figure it all out. They have 2 superstars in the top 15.
But now
players in the league.
Now we got a chance in the playoffs.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
But
I said a chance. I'm not saying.
you gotta put it this way.
We'll do all right.
Yeah, I
We'll
mean,
do all
you
right.
got 2 superstars on the Knicks, man.
We'll do all right.
You haven't had 2 superstars on the Knicks since they won the championship back in the day.
I know, but the thing is, you need 3.
No, you don't.
Well, they say
I'll
3.
argue with you about that. Here's what you need.
You need 3.
You need 2.
You need a shooter.
You need 2 super duper stars.
And one super.
Here's how you win. Either you have this. You have a super universal type of motherfucker.
LeBron.
A cosmic motherfucker like LeBron.
Kobe.
And 2 all-stars like normal good guys, and then 2 competent bums. You can win a championship.
He has a way with everything.
Nah, seriously. Look at the Lakers back in the 80s. It was Magic super duper, Kareem super duper.
Who's a competent bum? You got to put a face.
A competent bum.
You got to put a face to
I'll tell you, a competent bum is Kendrick Perkins. A competent bum is Derek Fisher. He's a competent bum because you have Kobe, who's a superstar,
right?
And you have Lamar Odom.
Fisher doesn't get respect because he plays for the Lakers.
Paul Gasol, who are big time all-stars.
And Fisher just does it day in and day out.
And when the Lakers won with Shaq, it was 2 superstars. It was Kobe and Shaq. Mm-hmm. And then it was 3 competent bums.
That's the old school way. You needed 2 guys on a team.
You needed 3 guys. You needed Larry
but
Bird.
Most people would acknowledge too, like Jordan had Pippen.
Yeah, but was Pippen the same level as Jordan? No, exactly. You're proving my theory.
Yeah, but he made the All-Star game as well.
He wasn't top echelon guy.
Kobe and Shaq definitely.
Kobe and Shaq were echelon, and then you can't name the other 3.
Bigger than on that team.
Yeah,
no, he couldn't. Fisher was on the team.
The Celtics of the '80s. Bird, super duper star.
Right.
Parrish and McHale.
Right.
All stars,
right.
Normal guys, but good.
Right.
And then other 2 bums.
Who are the competent
Danny
bums?
Ainge and Dennis Johnson were the other
Danny Ainge
bums.
is a competent bum. You're right.
Competent bums.
He was a bum who was good.
Kind of need a 3-point shooter.
Just make this shot.
Yeah, you need someone that just makes that one shot. You had Steve Kerr on the Bulls.
The Knicks have 2 superstars right now.
Yeah, we need a 3rd.
You need a 3rd. And here's
just because that's what.
Here's what's great about our Carmelo. What's going to happen with him is that he doesn't have to now be the guy to have heart. He's only really a scorer. He's a scoring machine. Amari is a beast. He's a fucking angry, mean motherfucker who dunks it in your face every chance he gets. He's the leader. So Carmelo could just be what he is. Kind of drops 30, but it's easy. He could drop 50 if he had a mean streak, but he's so talented he could drop 30, and his kind of lazy 30 is better than most of these motherfuckers really hard fucking 50. Yeah. I mean, the Knicks are good now.
It's a big deal.
I can't wait to watch them tomorrow. They're gonna be there playing tomorrow.